Hi, it's Chris with Implied Music, and I'm here at the piano with the jazz standard What's New? Um, Great lyrics by Johnny Burke, really thoughtful and unusual. And those lyrics clearly drive an unusual melody and harmony combination. Like our inspection of My Romance that we just did on Wednesday, this tune lets us dig into, I guess I would just call it almost like classical European theory, but from the perspective of popular music. Some great chord progressions and great melody to text or melody to story relationships. Let's take a look at it now. Well, it's fun to be at the piano. Of course, I've taken a little bit of time off because I had this terrible tennis elbow. I couldn't play very well for like the longest time. It's been great to get back to the piano, and I'm coming out of my holiday doldrums and practicing a bit. And as I do, I'm thinking about how standards, the American songbook classics, have their roots in European common practice, European tonic dominant relationships, how to tell a story with melody tone relationships. In other words, tonal relationships. And if you don't know this song, What's New? It's really worth listening to. And there are a couple of great recordings of it. Frank Sinatra has a recording. The one that I knew from my youngest days, Ella Fitzgerald's recording with strings. But listen to the lyrics really quickly, and you'll have the music up on the screen so you can see it. I love, by the way, this version, which is from the New Real Book. And the New Real Book has an awesome kind of collection of editors who've created really, I think, kind of better chord progressions a lot of time for tunes that we know well, and have also included lyrics in a lot of these tunes. We're in the key of C. So here's our C sonority, and it's a nice stable place, but right away it gets destabilized. A 2-5-1 takes us into A flat. Well, why should we want to do that? It's all about the lyrics. This is the story of meeting an old lover on the street. And the first question is, what's new? This tone here is the 7th degree of the C scale, and it's the leading tone, the yearning tone, pushing us up to C. So what's new? And, when you meet an old girlfriend, things are a little bit rough and you're trying to hold it together. This person's not doing so well, so everything sinks. Did you hear this melody? That chromatic move at the end there? We're going B flat minor 9, E flat 7, chromatically down to the E flat, and now I'm sitting here on A flat major. I've really kind of gone into a new world. I'm sort of modally interchanging with, if you get right down to it, the parallel minor to C major, C minor, and that's what happens next. In the first 4 bars, we get an epic emotional journey. You haven't changed a bit. You haven't changed a bit. 2-5-1 to C minor. We started in C major. So happy to see you on the street. But you know what? As soon as I see you, I feel really sad. And that's 1-6-2-5. Darkness in C minor, but it resolves not to C minor, but to C major. He's trying to put a happy face on things. There's no doubt about it. There's this beautiful sort of text, melody, harmonic center relationship, that beautiful C major sound, and then this drift down to A flat major, and then the darkness of a 2-5-1 in C minor. Ooh, minor major 7, and resolves to C. Well, that happens twice, as I'm sure you observed just looking at the score. It's a very simple A-A-B-A form in the song. But B does something that I think is just brilliant, too. Everything goes up to the 4th degree. We've been in C. Let's go up to F, the 4 chord. And we talked about that. It happened in My Romance as well. And we're going to do exactly the same thing that we did in C in F. So now here's the leading tone. And if you're singing this, like if I was a tenor singing this, and I can't sing this E, F, it's too high for me, there's considerable, I will just say, effort. And of course, the audience loves it when you display effort. So what's new? C7 to F, turning around to D flat. And then this 2-5 to F minor. 1, 6, 2, 5. And then a 2-5 to C, of course. I love this phrase. And back to the C section in this, but it really is just another A. Well, the whole song is really about the text, melody, harmonic center relationships and the parallel major minor energies. And this is what makes this song great. And that's why it's worth studying. The parallel major and minor comparisons have a really emotional quality. If you listen to Ella Fitzgerald's version of this, you'll hear her digging into that story. You can feel the, I guess, poignancy. I love that word. The poignancy of meeting an old lover. The last lines of the song, adieu. Pardon my asking what's new. Of course you couldn't know. I haven't changed. I still love you so. So there's real yearning in this, and that yearning is in the melody. The sadness is in the chord changes. This is great songwriting. Let's play through the whole thing. Words and music, words and music. I love writing a melody from a lyric because the melody should support the emotional life, the contour of the story. And then the harmony kind of fills in all those little cracks. It's the most effective way I know of getting a story across, to use those little melodic tricks like the yearning of the seventh or the suspension of the fourth going down to the third. And you need a harmonic foundation, a harmonic syntax that has like just conventional language associated with it to make that work. Very difficult to do with anything that doesn't have conventional tonic dominant relationships. And that's why I love studying, common practice theory. Well, a great tune. What's New? Music by Bob Haggard, lyric by Johnny Burke. A standard maybe you don't know, but well worth digging into. I hope this has been useful. Like and subscribe and ding the bell. You'll be notified when I do my videos. And I'll see you guys next time.